Hi, and welcome to Toolbox Talks with RAS. My name is Susan, and I am a loss control consultant with RAS, and today's topic is PPE, your fashion statement against injuries. How do you prepare to start a project? What determines the PPE needed for the job site? Do you wing it or have a plan? What tools and PPE are needed to do the job safely? Are you able to engineer any safety hazards out? If not, what specific PPE will keep you safe on the job? In order to determine what PPE is needed for the project, start by conducting a hazard assessment. Look at sources that can harm. Ensure proper fit of PPE. Document the assessment of your findings and reevaluate for the project or even weather changes. Conduct a hazard assessment first. Inspect the job site for sources of harm. This can include moving machinery, falling objects, fall hazards, electrical hazards, and heat and cold exposures. Then dive deeper and analyze the body parts that could be affected by safety hazards. Review the head, eyes, face, hands, arms, feet, legs, and body, making sure we have the proper PPE for each area of your body. As of January 13th, 2025, OSHA updated the requirements for PPE that they must fit properly for the affected employees. Employees also have to verify the workplace hazard assessments are performed and documented. Update PPE whenever processes change, new equipment is used, or like we said, weather changes. Here's a list of types of PPE worn on job sites. Make sure to assess which PPE is appropriate for your job site exposures. An assessment can be completed by the safety manager, foreman, employee, or safety committee member. Here is what not to wear on the job site. Stilettos, slides, a dress, or whatever that is, a dress/suit. Do you have the right safety gear so you don't get a citation? Here are the top OSHA citations as of 2024, with fall protection being the first, making sure we are assessing our job sites and exposures, having the right gear, and inspecting the gear to make sure that they are ready for the job at hand. What else do you need on the job site to feel safe? Here are some examples of what workers have said that they felt are unsafe. Are we assessing the job sites with the proper PPE? Do they feel safe on the job sites? Fashion for construction zones includes the proper PPE that we need to wear. Hard hats, safety boots, safety glasses, gloves if needed, respirators, and hearing protection depending on the exposures. Here are a couple signs that I was able to locate as well as see on job sites of what is required for PPE. In order to do so, we had to do a hazard assessment to identify what hazards are on each job site. Some are put on fences, and some are put on the sidewalks to alert people of hazards and what needs to be worn on that job site. Here's a few more examples of ones I've seen or that I've found online. Here are a few safety resources that we have for you to use. RAS has an eye protection and first aid option. OSHA has a good PPE fact sheet, as well as just conducting a job hazard assessment or PPE assessment. Thank you for your time.